Hello everyone, welcome back to my capital life where we're growing joy one day at a time, and we're back for another Sunday garden chat. I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't have any plans for today. We'll go in the garden and see what's going on in the garden and take it from there. Alright. Okay, walking in. I don't expect to see any change from this, but at least it's still here, so I'm thankful for that. Oh, and look, these are the garlic. Okay, so we got a couple of garlic growing here. Oh, I'm so happy at least a couple of them have survived. The little onion patch over there looks to be doing really well. Yeah, the asparagus is still doing whatever asparagus does. So I'm really excited to see that at least a couple of these garlic survived from the animal. So I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. Nothing's going on in here. I think that's a weed. Yeah, that's definitely a weed. So probably all the seeds that were in there are no longer. Just no longer. So those are weeds. The pepper bush looks, I don't know how the pepper bush looks. That looked like it got bigger. Or I might be confused. I might have to look at last week's video. But that's still growing. We got two other peppers right there that's growing. I think there's a couple of peppers, banana peppers, that are doing some things. You see them right there. Yeah, so it's a couple of banana peppers. A little bunch right in there. I don't know if you can see that bunch in there. So that's doing, I said I was just going to let it do because there's still flowers on it. So I guess it's still doing whatever it's doing. Looks like nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. It's funny because this blueberry thing looks so pretty right now. I don't know if it's doing anything, but it looks very pretty. Okay, this one is still here. No animal went and tried to take a bite out of that. So this is officially week 1, and it takes 6 to 8 weeks to root. So we're just going to leave that. And that is, for those who didn't watch last week, that is a purple tree collar. I have 3 of them. This one, the one inside that gate fence thing, and this one at home. So yeah. Oh, look at this. That tomato that we don't know what it's doing, but I'm just letting it grow. It's really growing. I don't understand that. This is the highlight of the garden. Every time we come here, this is our purple bok choy. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna definitely have to take a picture of that. I'm quite sure we're going to harvest some of that so it can keep going. But this is always the highlight of coming to the garden almost every time. There's a pepper over there that Bunny is about to get off, but I think an animal got to it. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a funny looking pepper. Okay. That's cute. Oh, he also took off that was the watermelon?
It was supposed to be, but I don't think that is. I think that's the, I think both are squash.
Yeah. So there it goes. We got that.
The other one too, but I think that's basically dried up.
Okay, so he's gonna grab the other one. So this, if you remember at the beginning, it did start off green. It was supposed to be like a little watermelon, but it never got bigger, and we just left it on there to see what happened. Okay, so the rosemary is still here. I don't know if we ever harvested any rosemary because I really don't use rosemary. Oh, Bunny said he did harvest rosemary. There go my little teeny tiny butternut squash. That's so funny. Okay, so The rosemary is still pretty. The thyme is still pretty. Bunny had harvested that stuff. The herbs are really woo. Maybe put that somewhere else if you can find it. So the stuff rolled off the thing. There's still a couple of little things over there
I don't
that
know what that one went.
it went that way. I see it. It's right. You see where the chives are? It's right there. You want to sit that down there too, because I'm gonna keep turning this. Okay. Every time I come over here, I love the way something smells over here. I don't know what it is. Okay, something's growing here, but for the life of me, I can't remember what I put in there. Maybe it is a turnip. Maybe I put a turnip down in there. Who knows? But it's growing, so got to be glad for progress. Pan y'all out a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. And this lemon is really doing well. Look at look at the broccoli doing this thing. The broccoli is starting to grow. Really starting to grow. Is that a little flower? I think we're getting a little flower on that broccoli. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're gonna let it keep going and see what happens. My first time really growing broccoli successfully, growing broccoli, and it looks like it's doing something. I think this is broccoli at the top. I'm almost positive it's broccoli at the top. And then we have our onions. I never separated these three. I think we should. Am I? Or am I going to let it do what it do? I'll probably just let it do what it do. I think this needs to be trimmed, though. So, you see where it's kind of dying? I think it needs to be trimmed to see what happens if we just cut it back. At least cut the tips off of it and see if that'll help with the growth of it. Bunny is over there trimming the dinosaur kale. So, God, it smells so good. I wish I had smell, because it smells amazing over here. I think it's the onions. I guess I just really love the way onions smell. Yeah, it's the onions that smell amazing. Now, this one is really crowded. I really think I should pull some of these out and put them somewhere else to see if they will grow, because this really needs to be trimmed and moved. I just remember we dumped a bunch of seeds in here and I wasn't sure what it was going to do, so this is what it's doing. It is growing. So maybe I'll thin it out. I'll put on the gloves and thin this one out and go from there. But the garlic is doing well. Lemon, to me, is doing the best out of all the GreenStalk. This needs to be trimmed and thinned out, like move some of them maybe to empty pockets and see what happens. Yeah, I think lemon is doing the most success here in the garden, so excited about that. Bunny was working this side over here. This is the dinosaur kale. So last week Bunny took a caterpillar off of here. That's what was eating. And I think this week we'll take a couple of these big leaves to see, because it's still growing. You can see it's still doing its thing. So he did trim some, and I think maybe we'll take a couple of the big leaves home and see about that. That okra, which I think is done, but I'm just letting it be. Bunny is over there working on the raspberry because it's leaning. So he put another pole in there. I think he's about to restake it to try to get it to go upward. So then our little patch over here, we still got lemon balm in there, and that's it. We have this red okra, but I don't think it's going to do anything. As you can see, this one, I don't know if you can see it or not. That one has shriveled up. The other two are still on there, but I don't think I'm going to get any red okra this year. And that's okay. I think I put it in there kind of late in the season. So, yeah, that's it. And then we have our bitter leaf, which is always doing bitter leaf. Yeah, which is always doing well. And here is the animal situation where the animals always are digging in. There is something growing right here. Maybe I'll drop some more dirt in there because I think that is a garlic. I don't know. They were digging in there and I guess they missed the garlic. I don't know what they were digging for. I hope ain't nobody going there and had their babies or something like that. Oh, this one is a garlic too. They missed the garlic on that one. Hey, look, we got another one. Okay, we got some success over here. Is this another dig? Oh, ouch, I just got hit. Okay, this is another. So they were digging in this thing and they missed the garlic. So I got, I got a couple of pockets of garlic at the bottom. I don't know what they were digging down in there for because they totally missed the garlic. But hey, good for me because I got a couple of garlic down there, I think. Yeah, I'm going to dump some dirt to fill that in at the bottom. But yeah, we got some garlic at the bottom. So that's exciting. This eggplant situation is really nice. And I wish it would just die off on its own because I don't want to pull it out. I like the way it looks. I think it's really pretty. And I don't want to pull it out. So I'm waiting for it to die off on its own. Because honestly, I'm not planting anything else. As far as I know of. Unless we say we're planting something else so we can think of something else to plant, then yes. Okay, so I can't remember. I'm going to have to go and look through and see. Sure. This and this are probably the very same thing. And I saw this little thing last time and I was like, I don't know if it's a weed or if it's what I planted. So apparently, because you can look at this one, it is what I planted. So I'm going to have to look back in the videos. If y'all remember what I planted right here, let me know. It's either, what seeds did I have? I had turnip seeds and I had kohlrabi. So I'm thinking it's either turnip or kohlrabi. So I'm gonna have to look that up. This is weeds. Yeah, these are weeds. So I don't know if I planted anything. Are you? Oh no, yeah. I don't know what that was. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and something I planted here is really trying to grow. Again, don't remember what I planted there. I have to look back at the videos. All right, so I'm feeling, that's awesome. We got good news for Lilac. I got a couple of garlic down there growing, which is good because all of these garlics were one of the things that I got from MI Gardener. So now I can really see how those garlics are gonna turn out. And okay, let me get started. I am going to go grab the soil and try to fill the middle of that. What you said? Oh yeah, the little ones they're starting to grow. Woo, get in. There we go. It's still growing, so we just kind of gonna let the pepper go and see what happens with it. So I think overall we have a successful day, a successful garden check. Bunny is definitely doing some harvesting over here. So that's the harvest right now. And I am going to put on the garden gloves, grab the dirt. Bunny is going to water and prune. Yeah. And that's what we're about to do. So let me set y'all up somewhere and let's get it going. My hands are so big. Go away. You too. Go away. Alright. Okay, separate it and replant it. And let's see what happens. That's crazy work. But let's see what happens. Might end up being great. I have all these onions and garlic. Or it might end up being a disaster and I have nothing. It's all good. But it smells amazing over here. Okay, so hopefully y'all saw that, because that was definitely thank you. That was definitely a weird angle that I was doing that at, but I wanted to get y'all so you could see what I was actually doing. And so you see where I replanted, and you saw me put the fresh dirt on it. So I separated them, which wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. And these need to be clipped. This need to be clipped. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be, and I put each one of them in a separate pocket for itself. This one that Bunny is pruning has two. I'm gonna leave them two in that pocket and see what happens. But yeah, I think all of them now are in individual pockets by themselves. I'm really excited to see how this broccoli turns out. Oh, was I turning too fast? Were you looking for something?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm really...
Broccoli.
You're right. One is broccolini, which I think is the top ones. The top ones are broccolini, and these bigger ones are purple broccoli. And I specifically say purple broccoli because that's the color broccoli I brought, because purple is my favorite color. And you don't really see purple broccoli in the stores too much, so I was like, let's get something different and see what happens. And the broccolini, I just heard that it was really good, and maybe I would like that, since I don't really care for broccoli that much. It's not my favorite vegetable. I definitely will eat it, but it's not my favorite. All right, I think that is it. Yeah, you need to do anything else in here? Okay, so Bunny has done the pruning. Bunny did the watering. Oh, we're going to take those bigger leaves from the dinosaur kale. We're going to take a couple of big leaves from the dinosaur kale to encourage all the growth. And, you know, we should get some of the food versus the caterpillars. So we're taking some of that. Bunny has a nice harvest. I showed y'all. And this is it for our Sunday check-in. It seems like this one is a little longer. It's more calmer, and I was able to get y'all in a little closer to the things that we actually did. So that's our little harvest of dinosaur kale. We're definitely looking forward to that continuing to grow. And that is all for us for right now. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to see the beginning of our garden journey, check out the videos over here and over here. And we will see you again in our next garden check-in. Bye.